Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How's everyone feeling this morning? I'm feeling great. I hope you guys are doing well out there. I'm I'm hijacking your computer screen once again. I'm taking over your computer screen. This is the Sports Judge, Jonathan Mathis. I want to thank all my viewers out there for supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much. It would really help if you guys subscribe to the channel. Please do so before I continue on with this video. But for the Rams, man, things are looking gloomy in Los Angeles. I mean, it's not looking good for the Los Angeles Rams at all. And this team looks lost, particularly without their quarterback Matthew Stafford. Their season was in jeopardy early on to begin the season. There was a lot of question marks about this team. We talked about the woeful offensive line, how the offensive line has struggled tremendously. That's one of their flaws. Another issue is the running game. The running game is not that strong. The running game is not potent. They don't really have that star that pops out at you that can run the ball consistently and efficiently well. That's been a huge struggle as well. So the Rams, to me, they're done. And the sad part is that this team is really constructed well, considering that this is a team that's fresh off of winning a Super Bowl title, but their title plans are in jeopardy now, and the Rams are just upside down right now. They're just upside down. Uh, the offense looks out of sync. The offense is stagnant at times. But yesterday you saw some positive signs from the offense, and the offense looked a bit encouraging when watching that game yesterday. The Rams, when Matthew Stafford was in before he went out, before he left the game, he was being a distributor. He was distributing the ball to all parts of the field. And a huge part of that is because they don't have Cooper Kupp. So without Cooper Kupp, you was able to see other guys get involved, and Matthew Stafford had no choice but to target other wideouts. So you saw the speed of Atwell, Tutu Atwell. That guy has a lot of speed, man. Other guys was getting involved. Robinson made some big plays. So the offense was looking good, and it looked like for a moment that okay, this is going to be a good day for the Rams. The Rams are not going to have too many problems. They're going to be able to take care of a Saints team that's led by Andy Dalton, a team that you should beat, a team that was shorthanded on defense because they didn't have Cameron Jordan, they didn't have Lattimore, so they were without some of their guys. They were kind of undermanned on defense. So this was a game. This was their opportunity to seize, and it just didn't happen. Uh, Again, the Rams are struggling, and this is something you don't really see, or you haven't seen under Sean McVay. For the first time in his coaching career, the Rams have lost 4 straight games. The Rams hit a new low. Matthew Stafford's status is up in the air now. We don't know much about him. We don't know what it's going to look like, next week, if he's going to be available, if he's going to be ready to play. I highly doubt it. I heard he entered concussion protocol. I don't know. But, it's the Rams have too many questions to answer far too often and far too soon. I don't know if they can answer those questions this season. I think it's a wrap for them. All hope has withered away, it seems. This is a team that came in with championship aspirations, and they have faded fast. Championship aspirations have faded fast. These are a group of players that's swimming in a sewer right now that stinks like ass. If I'm being perfectly honest, uh, and now they fall to 3-7, and are all but mathematically eliminated from postseason contention, they still have a slight chance, but those chances are quickly um, disappearing. You only get so many shots at this, and at some point, the Rams are going to have to try to correct it and try to play a game of catch up. Can they play a game of catch up? I'm not sure they can. Um, their star ties the worst season after a 10 game stretch by a team that won a Super Bowl in NFL history. It's not good, folks. It's not good. And then Matthew Stafford left Sunday's contest following before the Rams lost 27-20 after another bad sack. And of course, you could blame that on the offensive line. The offensive line hasn't done a great job protecting him. I'm surprised they haven't sent this man into retirement yet. I'm surprised he hasn't pulled an Andrew Luck and said, you know what? To hell with this. I'm done. I'm not going to put my body on the line for a team that has done nearly nothing to solve the offensive line deficiencies. He could easily walk away from this game. That's why Andrew Luck left the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know if Aaron Donald is dispirited, but he's not playing the same. He doesn't look like the same edge rusher that we have come to know and come to love and come to know. And we will know more about Stafford today. Stafford will undergo further testing in Los Angeles, according to the team. And this will determine whether he will once again enter the concussion protocol. You better keep your fingers crossed and you better hope that's not the case, because they don't have a running game. They definitely need their quarterback, since they're such a pass-happy team suddenly without that run game. They have not done a great job consistently establishing the run game. That used to be their greatest strength. I felt like that was the Rams' foundation, the run game. That's what they did so well when they had Todd Gurley, when he was running the ball efficiently well for the team. But it's hard to believe that the Rams are in the situation that they're in. It really is hard to believe that this team has lost this many games. And when they had a shot to get a running back, they missed out. They struck out. It could have been a home run for them had they landed Christian McCaffrey. They would have scored big time by landing Christian McCaffrey. They let him go to a division rival team, the 49ers, where he has fit in quite well under Shanahan and that interesting offense in the Bay Area. One that likes to platoon and do creative things offensively. Something the Rams used to do so well, right? But Sean McVay, as we know, likes to play with his shiny toys. And that's okay. That's fine. You have a lot of toys to play with. But don't get too cute either. But I think the Rams, man, I just don't think this is their year. It's more telling as the season plays out. And it looks like it's a wrap for a team that came in as favorites to possibly run it back. win another Super Bowl. And the Rams will be without Cooper Kupp for the foreseeable future. And now it doesn't get any better because you lost to the Saints on Sunday, 27-20. They went 6 deep at wide receiver. This is a one-dimensional team. This is a one-dimensional team that, relies heavily on an aerial attack in hopes that that can get the job done. At running back, you had Karen Williams leading the way. He got a significant amount in playing time. But it was Cam Akers, of course, who got the most touches. And Darrell Henderson Jr. was almost nowhere to be found in the game. It was like he was in the lost and found. Where is Waldo? And that was very surprising to see him in the lost and found. You could probably search through the lost and found and you won't see him anywhere. He was not involved at all, really. But again, the Rams are running out of time to make corrections. They're running out of time to try to fix things. The season isn't getting any younger. The season is growing older. And if this continues, then the Rams will be eliminated mathematically from postseason contention. I just don't see it this year. I just don't see it. Where do they go from here? What do they do to make times better? What do they do to crack the wins column? There's not much they can do, especially if they're without Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. They could pretty much forget about it and just worry about next season. Worry about next season. Prepare for next season. You could get to the point where you could start resting your players if you wanted to. If it doesn't work out, I'm not saying give up because that's not my mentality. And I'm pretty sure that's not Sean McVay's mentality either. I'm pretty sure they want to continue to try to give it their all and hopefully have a chance to somehow in some way contend once again. But they're going to need to conjure up a lot of magic to make that happen. They're going to need a magical run here down the stretch if they hope to turn things around and compete in the playoffs. Or if not, shut up and go home and try it again next year. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. We got Monday Night Football tonight on the schedule. We got some college hoops tonight. We got a lot going on in sports, NBA basketball. The Lakers won last night. That's a positive sign for all you Los Angeles fans out here. Let's see if the Lakers can keep the train moving. I don't know yet. I got to see more before I get, fired up about this Lakers team. They got to show me a lot more before I, jump up and down and go crazy about the Lakers. They got to show me some more. But we'll talk about that on a different day. I'm checking out of here now. Before I go, I just want to remind everyone to please subscribe to this channel. Talk to you guys very soon. You guys take care. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'm out.